Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Midday Market Update, the first video live stream that we have every week to get you prepared for the week. We're going to talk about what's going on in the news. Of course, I'm going to give you some fish. We're going to make it all happen. So, if you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the chat, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. Man, oh man. And Richard, that's going to be the first story we talk about today. Richard says, Glenn, did you hear that one of the Fed governors is saying only one rate cut this year and that it will be later than expected? Who's been talking to you about that since November? We'll see, but it's only one person. It's only one person saying that. And then there's somebody else saying that we're going to be getting rate cuts soon. It all depends, on the data. It's all data dependent. We all know that. I still expect that with the giving economy right now, that inflation will continue to peak up a little higher. It's going to. I just think that it is. Oil is going to play a major role in that. We'll talk a little bit about oil, I think, today as well. Power is what matters. That's right, Bill. You're right. No matter what any of the Fed governors, Fed chiefs say, Powell is the guy. Powell is the guy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Not a lot of people here. Oh gosh, wow! Did you see the number just jump up? Goodness gracious, golly gee willikers! Right now we got over 300 people in the room. Thank you very much for that. And for all of you who are here, we're going to make it worth your time to not only be here but to stay here, because we're going to talk about the stuff that's hitting the market right here, right now, and how to trade this market. And I will be giving you some stocks to take a look at. With that being said, looking at our color guard, a lot of yellow. What does that mean? Caution. Doesn't mean panic or anything. Manage the stocks that you're currently holding right now. No matter what happens, always manage the stocks that you've got right now. All right. And with all of the yellow, a little bit of caution. All of the major indices are down with the exception of the composite. So we're having a little bit of a drawback or pullback day. Again, it doesn't mean to get crazy and get scared. All right. That's not what I want you to do. What I do want you to do is pay attention to what's going on in the news and what could change what's going on with your stocks. All right. Right now, let's get into the news. Joey. Sigh. There we go. Joey is, I didn't even check the stories, but that's your fault, Joey. There we go. Here it is. Fed Kashkari says it's possible. He pencils in only one interest rate cut this year. The Minneapolis Fed president says he expected 2 cuts, still short of the 3 cuts, but may reduce that in any case. No need for the Fed to cut quickly. Now, I keep seeing over and over, you guys keep telling me, no, we're going to get the 3 rate cuts. We're going to get the 3 rate cuts. I am not an economist. I've never claimed that I am. I'm just a guy, all right? I'm just a guy. But everything I look at is from the common sense perspective. It is the common sense perspective of what's going on in the market. We don't warrant 3 cuts this year. We just don't. But it's all about the data. Now, another one. The Fed has the luxury, thank you, Janice, Fed has the luxury to hold interest rates steady given the strong economy. And this is someone else, Mester. All right. So, again, the Fed came out. The Fed said this. The Fed said that. We all know that a lot of times the Fed just talks in circles. Everything comes down to what does the data say? And if inflation keeps eking up, even if it's a little bit, the Fed's going to have a hard time making interest rates cuts. Janice says 374 people. If each hit the like button, then Glenn has to do 37 stocks. That's a lot of stocks. All right. So again, for me to look at your stocks today, as I do on every live stream, I'll do 1 stock for every 10 likes, especially if right now you like the commentary that you're hearing, hit the like button. All right. Next one. Streaming devices market is set to hit let's call it $19 billion by 2027. Apple, Humax, Intel Corporation, That's a lot of streaming devices. But with all of the AI that's going on, that makes sense as well. We're going to have, this is going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. So NVIDIA, SMCI, AMD, all of those stocks are going to play a role in getting all of that information to the streaming devices. Akshaya said, it's all speculation. What about this? Fed's Goldsby says he sees 3 rate cuts this year. So Akshaya, I know you're always going to butt heads with me, and that's okay. That's quite okay. I'm okay with that. I'm right okay with that. But all I'm doing, on the channel is I'm going to give you what I see, and I'm going to give you my insights. It all depends on what really, really happens. And you're right. But I'm not going to call it speculation if they are saying those things, Akshaya. All right, they're saying those things, but it all comes down to the Fed. It all comes down to the Fed. Refinery utilization is down due to high maintenance activity in the U.S. refineries. Well, Stephen, I still think that oil plays a role in this. We will definitely see. An inflationary standpoint, oil is a big player in that. Now, how about this? So you know that Tesla's been fighting against Boyd to be the big, deliver the cars in China, but Boyd is just killing them because they're able to put out little, small, all-electric cars for cheap. Now, why a small China-made EV has global auto execs and politicians on edge. China built Seagull, a small all-electric hatchback, starts at 69,000 yuan or less than $10,000. I don't think that Elon Musk can ever touch that price unless he goes to a really, really small car, which I don't think Americans are really going to buy. There's a fear among global automakers that BYD and other Chinese rivals could flood their markets, undercutting domestic production and vehicle prices. In the EV world, domestic production has already started to go down because EVs are starting to sit on lots a lot longer than they thought that they would be, also affecting lithium. All right, also affecting lithium because now we got a whole bunch of lithium, but nobody's building as many EVs. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out, is the EV world in, disarray right now? All right, I loaded NVIDIA at 800, wonder if it's going to 1,000. I think, Robert, it probably is. Hey, Furby, BYD will make so many cars at a loss, hoping to make it up in volume. And John, they probably could. So I think that the EV world right now is in a bit of trouble, Linda, that's going to be one of the stocks we look at. And I'm very interested to see how that happens. We've already started talking about it earlier this year, that there's going to be more of a push to hybrid cars, which I think makes sense. So we'll see. All right, my next story, big story today. Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun to leave the company at the end of the year. I think that this is going to be good for Boeing to put new, fresh blood in there to get them back on the right path. All right, all of the safety issues and all that kind of stuff has hurt them tremendously. Airbus is a good alternative because somebody's got to continue to make the planes for people to fly. Airbus has been my pick. They're going to continue to be the beneficiary of Boeing's woes. But this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Talking about EVs again, Tesla, NIO, Rivian, all downgraded on slowing EV demand. This ties in with the Boyd story. All right, so Boyd is causing some stuff and pricing pressures. Boyd's going to come in and bring these cars in at much lower prices, and people who still want to go the route of the EV space will be looking at them. Calhoun never took safety issue to heart and cause change. Best news for the stock. And Mark, the stock is responding to it. I think a lot of people are happy that he's leaving, and the stock went up today. We'll see. Boeing head X from airplane division immediately stepped down. One BOD retires the next meeting, think they said. Thank you, Linda. I didn't understand everything you just put there, but board of directors? Okay, there you go. I got you. All right, next story. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is still in the news. Joey wants me to make every video on the channel all about NVIDIA, which I said no to because it's beating a dead horse. But Joey doesn't believe me. But they're still in the news. NVIDIA, in getting into medicine. I don't know if it was a short. No, it was another tweet that NVIDIA is getting their hands into the electric vehicle as well. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, go find me. Go find me on Twitter. I'm out there. And I tweet out a lot of stuff, especially things that are dealing with layoffs, because layoffs are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Even though the job market is hanging in there, unemployment's still less than 4%. But a lot of layoffs going on. BA is a mess, says Pennywise. And you know something? This could be, that clown face scares me. Oh my gosh, I got scared. Woo. Anyway, that could be a really good thing for Boeing, and we'll keep our eyes on that. How about this story? Apple to install Baidu. And when I first read the line, I was like, I'm not sure I like that. Baidu AI on its phones and other products, but in China. All right, they still use all their other AI outside of China, but you know, this may be a comfortable space for China to be in from an AI perspective with a company from within the country. I think that was a smart play by Apple to get the Chinese people, investors or retailers into something that they're comfortable with, and they'll be more apt to buy the Apple iPhone. I think, how many of you think that was a good idea? How many of you think that was a good idea by Apple to hopefully increase phone sales in China? Type of 1. All right, type of 1. I know Twitter is gone. I'm still calling it Twitter. Why? Because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel with a cause. That's what it is. Kevin said something. Oil moving today. My rig performing nicely. I didn't have a big story on oil, but I'm going to watch that. I think that this was a great move for Apple to get more. Glenn spells his name with the right way with 2 N's. He says no, though. And there it is. EADSY is the ticker symbol for Airbus. All right, and one last story. How about this? High speed. This is on this the defense side. High speed cruise missile stands no chance against America's newest defense radar. Woo-wee. That could be a big mover for Raytheon. This comes from RTX. Where is it? It's Raytheon. I can't believe it don't say it much in here, but it's Raytheon. RTX is the ticker symbol. I think that this could be a huge move. I still think defense stocks are a good place to be anyway, but this could be a huge move for Raytheon. I bought RTX when it was trading at 79. Look at you, Pennywise. Glenn, Google is not allowed in China. Baidu is the only option. However, Baidu stock had no reaction after the news. I'm saying, you're probably saying it's old news, Akshaya. We'll see. I'm only messing with you. I think that the Baidu move could be a big mover for the Apple stock, increasing sales in China. All right, so that's all of the news that I got today. Going to get back into the software. Let's get back into the software, and yeah, I can't find it. My Stream Deck only works. It won't work for all of that. All right, so well, I don't know. It keeps coming up as wrong or something. RTX also recently got a contract to make more Patriot missiles in Germany. And Pennywise, I've talked about that in the live stream as well. I think right now Raytheon is showing itself as a shining star in the aerospace and defense. I'm liking it. All right, so here's the market timing graph, looking at over 9,000 stocks trending higher. I still think that this is a little bit unsustainable, but people are still driving the market higher. So what am I going to say? I'm going to say take what the market gives you. And don't forget the javelins going to Ukraine. Absolutely. Raytheon is really picking up as a big play in the defense space. As a matter of fact, let's go look at my stocks You're a shining star no matter who you are. You're a shining star no matter who you are. Shining bright to see for you and me. All right. ARM is a great play too, Michelle. I'm with you on that. ARM is another great play. But this is the stock that made the news. It's up 0.2% today. The defense stocks have gotten beaten down, which is surprising to me in the current situation that we are in with the market, with a couple of different wars going on. These companies have to get the orders, though. Raytheon is getting them. It is in an uptrend. It's not a top VST stock. It's a little bit more volatile where CI is below 1. But I want to take a look at it, view the stock graph. Let's go see if the news could be moving this higher. Let's go take a look. Wow. Look at that. It's a 3-month graph. Bottom left, top right. Even though it's not fundamentally sound, I've got trend and I've got trigger. I've had trend for all of the 3 months that we're looking at it. Leveled out at a level of a gap that never faded. That's a bullish sign. Stocks going up today. A little bit of indecision going on today. But even with the indecision, we are at a 3-month high. I like this pick. Based on the news, based on the contracts, I like this pick. Joey, can you sing like Glenn? No, he can. I need a hot girl stock. I'm going to give you a hot girl stock. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you 3 hot girl stocks. Elf, Ulta, Sally, Sally's Beauty. There you go. Black Beauty Machine. There's your 3 hot girl stocks. There's your 3. And there you go. John jumped right on board. Elf. I think Elf, Ulta, and Sally's, which is SBH, are 3 stocks for you to keep your eyes on. Didn't Joey teach Glenn to sing? No. I'm not a big fan of Victoria's Secret, believe it or not. We can take a look at a graph. But I'm not a big fan of Victoria's Secret. Raytheon, yes, I concur, Glenn. Nice contract bid win. So we're going to take a look at it. You're very welcome. I'm just going to call you Machine. There's too much stuff for me to have to say. All right, but there you go. I got you squared away. Ulta hasn't been pretty since earnings. I still like all 3 of them, though, Linda. As a matter of fact, as far as stocks to look at, I'm going to put down all 3 of those. SBH, Ulta, and what was my last one I just said? No, I said Sally, I said Ulta, and Elf. There you go. Those are my stocks that I'm putting down today. I'm putting down all of those. So there you go, Machine. I got you. I was with the kids at Target and I was walking by an Elf display and my kids wanted me to take a picture standing in front of the Elf because I didn't know who they were, but VV told me it's a great stock. You know what that means, John? You're freaking old. That's what that means. Joey told me to tell you that, though. Joey said that John is old. All right. So I did want to look at RTX. Let's go look at all of the other ones all together. Boyd. Someone said, I wonder what the safety is on Boyd. Let's go take a look. They have good upside? Let's add a parameter. Capital appreciation. I'm going to add RV. Capital appreciation. I'm going to put RS. Wow. Interesting. Is this the right company? Look at this. The company is fundamentally sound. Look at that, folks. All right. And I'm going to put BYDDF compared to Tesla. I want to take a look at those two. Boyd is fundamentally sound. Big wick at the bottom, big wick at the top up here. A little bit. Anybody want to know what that candlestick pattern is called? It's called wishy-washy. That's what that's called. Write it down. Wishy-washy. That's the candle. That's a 3-candle pattern right there with the big wicks. I think I need to put that in my book. Wishy-washy. But listen, bottom left here, top right, we got trend, we got trigger, but it's a little bit more volatile. Glenn, I am 2 weeks younger than you. My birthday is this week. Not going to Golden Corral, though. Maybe Guitar Center to get more gear. That Guitar Center is my friend. As a DJ, I love me some Guitar Center. Is this the wrong? Did I get the wrong one? All right. BY side. DYYS. I don't have that. Did I have the wrong Boyd? Yes or no? BYD will never pass the credit. Did I not have the right one? I'm with you, Linda. Happy birthday, John. Did I have the wrong one? BYDD. Maybe it's this one. Is that the right one? Maybe I had the wrong one. Let's go check. Still, I got trigger, I got trend, I got falling. Is this the right one? BYDDY. All right. Listen. Nonetheless, if I look at it compared to Tesla, which would you rather be in? All right. Which one would you rather be in? And it looks like right now, I'd rather be in Boyd than Tesla. And Tesla's been putting up this fight for price with, and then they're just never going to get there. Linda says neither. Sigh. All right. Let's go do this. Let's go to one of my researches and let's go find Boyd. BOYD. Boyd Gaming, Group Services. Let's go BYDD. FY. Let's go look. 53. Scroll down. Where's my, what is it? Which is covering and improving financial performance in stock. There it is. I got the right one. Is expected to see further growth upside in 2024 with supportive EV demand in China. Yeah, I believe I'm in the right one. BYDDY. I just needed to make sure. I think it's a Pennywise says hard pass on both. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Ratings, financials, earnings, profitable peers. Let's go to peers. Tesla should be a peer, right? Honda, they're all car companies. So I'm thinking that I got the right one. I'm thinking that I got the right one. I just wanted to make sure. All right. So let's go back. Tesla, Boeing. Let's go look at the last three. NVIDIA, view the stock. Yeah. We'll put that one in there. And we'll take out the F. What the F? Ooh, can I say that, Joey? It's too late. Okay. So we'll put that in there. Let's get to 106 again. Kevin says sigh. Sigh voice emoji. I'm going to get a shirt made that says sigh voice emoji. Here's the big pop on the BA on the Boeing news, but a little bit of give back. Look at the closed candle. Closed candle means the price is currently trading lower than the open. I don't have trigger yet. We're going to probably get trigger before we get trend, but I think that's something you want to keep on your radar. Whereas I look at Rivian, man, EVs are getting beaten up. NIO getting beaten up. I think there's going to be an issue with EVs going forward. So a lot of give back, says Linda. I agree with that. Way better working 9 to 5 in the morning, freeway traffic trading. Man, I'm glad I get here when I do. You know something? Joey's on the clock at 9. If I call him on Teams before 9 o'clock, he gives me an evil freaking face. I don't know why, but he does. All right. I don't know why. Thank you, Ocean One. All right. Thank you, Ocean One. If I'm going to look at any EV right now, I think that the China company, Boyd, they got the cars, they're making the cars, and they're trying to spread out globally. I just don't know how many countries are going to take the cars. It's going to be interesting. Earnings this week, very light earnings this week. January, February. We're coming to the end of the quarter, so I probably will look at earnings coming up next week in the live stream than this week. It's going to be very light going into this week. I am going to, somebody complained, not really complained, but put a suggestion in the comments. We need to talk more about some optionable stocks. Going forward, I'm going to give you some cases for both bullish and bearish options to play. So I want you to keep out for that. I just thought about putting it together today. And we're going to use one of the tools that we don't talk a lot about, which is called the Options Pro, to help us with that. You guys going to be happy with getting some options plays? Type a yes or a no. All right. You guys want to see some options plays? Yes or no. And we're going to use the Options Pro tool. I probably won't show it a lot, but I am going to use the power of the Options Pro to put us in really good candidates each week for whether I want to be bullish or I want to be bearish. All right, good. So a lot of people are saying yes. Excellent. Reginald says no. Ash says no, and that's fine. For those of you who are saying no, I got a lot more people saying yes, so it'll be a small segment, about 5 strong stocks to play options on for the week. All right. Where's the money going today? Let's go talk about it. Where's the money going today? The money is going, let's go to percent price change. The money is going to gold. Look at this. The miners, oil. If oil starts to rise, I'm telling you, that is going to be a big mover of inflation. There's no getting around it. But oil is on the move. I still own USO. I'm just letting you know. You know, I like to be very transparent about the stocks that I own compared to the stocks that I talk about. But I do own USO. Brent Energy, big. Akshaya, how about this? Regional banks up about 0.7% today. Right now, I still did a story last week on regional banks. They're still in trouble. They're still in trouble. And I don't have a bearish ETF for regional banks, so I would think either buying a put on KRE, it is optionable at the right time. As a matter of fact, let's go look at it. I didn't like what KRE was looking like, and there it is. I got a big channel on it. I still think that the regional banks are going to be in trouble. KRE is moving sideways. And if the banks do go get smacked, I see this level of support sitting at 46.52. All right. I do see trigger coming up, but it needs to break above and out of that channel. All right. Where to stay away from today? Lithium. We just talked about EVs, where lithium is going to be an issue because EVs are sitting on the parking lots. All right. They're sitting in the dealers. Uranium is still under some selling pressure, consumer staples. So I love this as a way to see on the day that we do the live streams where the money is going so that you can make the appropriate changes. Here's some fish for you. Speculative, MPI, 1 day, optionable. These are low dollar, optionable stocks from the MPI. All right, from the MPI. And because it's the MPI, it's more of a technical play. Just about all of these stocks are in uptrends. Look at that. Mary Jane stocks, GRWG, met the list today. Up 16%. There's a lot of chatter going on in the U.S. to declassify marijuana stocks. Keep your eyes on those stocks. Nice move on Grow Generation. More fish. The enhanced NPI. I've got 5 stocks for you as well. These are all, not all, but close to being fundamentally sound. CLS, Toll Brothers, SPX Tech, Rolls-Royce. That stock has been coming up week after week after week. Gotta love this. You took the words out of my mouth. Heard regional, thought trouble. Housing is becoming a price disaster for the American dream. So another thing that's going to affect the regional banks as well is the mortgages that are out there. All right, those high dollar mortgages because of inflation, because of the high interest rates, that's what's going to affect the banks as well. All right. So there is, a method to the madness when saying that the regionals are still underwater. All right, still underwater. Forever Southeast. What's up, Unc? I'm late. You're never late. You're never late, folks. I just love that you're here. You're never late. You're never late. No matter what the market is doing, I always keep my eyes on what contras are moving. Let's go see. So I've given you 2 batches of fish to take a look at. Look at this. On the down day, contras are moving. The biggest mover, FANG-D, SVIX, SDAL, which going down the US, the UVIXY, Tesla. I still own TSLQ. But notice that more contras are going up today than going down. A lot of these are sell recommendations because the market's been going up. These have been beaten up. So they're going to be a lot of sell recommendations. I still like Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce is another company that I've liked. We've talked about it many times on the live streams. Glenn's Picks. I got more fish for you. All right, more fish for you. These are good undervalued stocks, low dollar undervalued stocks that are going up in price. CRNT, GAU, gold, Notice that a lot of gold is moving. All right, a lot of gold is moving, but watch the dollar. Watch the dollar. If the dollar continues to strengthen, gold is going to take a hit. But if the dollar starts to fall, gold is going to take off. I'm not fully on board with with gold right now. We'll see. Rolls Royce, you abandoned me. Love don't live here no more. Sing it, Glenn. Love don't live here no. If I got to think this long, I can't get it out of my mouth. Rolls Royce is also a good defense play since their engines a lot of military. Absolutely, Pennywise. Glenn, your favorite stock GME is pumping today. I don't like GME. I didn't even like GME when Patrick was here. Patrick was all over GME. I'm not a big GME fan. It is a meme stock. Yes, I said it. It is a meme stock. I don't care what retail is saying, blah, 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 dumb money, smart money, diamond hands, don't care. It's a meme stock. All right, there you go. So that's how I feel about GME. Now, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Only because I love you guys. Let's go take a look at GME. I don't like it, but they're trying to stick it to the man, right? Let's go. Look at this. Look at today. The stock is on the ride. The stock is rocking. This is on 1 minute bars. 1 minute rock. Love don't. I got to think about this song. All right, let's go put this on a 3-month graph. That's today. This wasn't earnings yet. No, it's not earnings yet. That's just today. Show me something. GME, you want to show me something? Break out of this level of the swing high. Break out of the level of the swing high. Got a good level of support. Break out of it. That's just one day. Don't make a trend. I got no trend. I got no trigger. That's one day. And if you were in it after it was going down, 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 you're getting some of it back. Not all of it. You're getting some of it back. Earnings tomorrow. Where's the relative safety? Below 1. Now, relative safety is below 1. It is higher than it was 3 months ago, which means they're making more money than they were 3 months ago. That could be a positive impact on it. Relative value is below 1. The stock does not have good upside to beat the market. And just look at the graph. Put it on a 6-month graph. Look at that. The stock is all over the place. But even on a 1-year graph, it's trending lower than the high. Relative safety is below 1. Even if they beat earnings, they got a long way to show me something. All right? They got a long way to show me something. So even if they beat, they are in the channel. Let's go see if they can get out of this channel on the beat, if they beat. All right? Let's go see that. All right. Where are we? Live stream portfolios. Let's go see what my portfolios are doing. Portfolios. Let's go find out what your portfolio is doing. What are we in? Midday market. Where's your portfolio? Look at you. You guys are up 3.5%. How about that? Look at y'all. Y'all need to give yourselves a hand clap. Look at this. All right, clap. Everybody clapping. I want to see it in the room. Everybody clap. Everybody, somehow or another, show me a clap. You guys are doing good. All right, I still got like 93 stocks I can put in here. But look at you guys rocking. Look at you guys rocking. Harmony Gold is taking a hit. Embraer, that's another stock that can be used outside of Airbus is Embraer. But Decker's Outdoors, you guys are doing well. With that being said, how many likes do we have, Joey? Let's go take a look at their stocks. Joey's slacking. We got 130. I can look at 13 stocks today. There we go. All right, let's go to the graphs. Let me go build my watch list. Start putting them in. I got my 3 that I want. SBH, Ulta. How do you spell Ulta? ULTA. There we go. ELF. All right, now what do you got? AEYE, coin, PFIE, Modine, Clean Spark, CCL, is there really a stock? Right? It is. WD. I don't want to look at WDC. Maybe I will. WDC, ARM, Rig. How many stocks is that? I don't even know. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can take one more. Let me go. What was the last one I looked at? ARM. Burke. I skipped over that one. BIRK. That gives me 13 stocks. 400. I'll give you one more stock. Why? Because I love you guys. More coin. Keep going down. Burke, ARM, SMCI. I gave you an extra one. SMCI. You want to really know how to get your stock put up there no matter what? Somebody paid me $50 to look at a stock. I'm not ever asking anybody to pay me $50 for that. But if you pay to look at a stock, I got no choice in to put that up, no matter how many stocks we're looking at. I'm just putting that out there, no matter how many stocks we put out there. All right, so there's my stocks for today. Go put these all on a 3-month graph. Let's move. Can I move that over? Let's go to portfolios. Let's go back to graphs. All right. I hope SMCI does a split soon. We'll see. We'll see. All right. 3 months. You know, what was it Carnival? I saw a story. Tell me if anybody else saw the story. I saw a story that a second Carnival stock caught fire in the last couple of months. Did anybody else see that story? It flashed on my phone. Type a yes if you saw that story. All right. Type a yes if I couldn't find a lot of news on it prior to us starting, but 2 of their boats have caught on fire in the last couple of months. That's not good. That's not good. Has anybody else seen the story? Andrew said he saw it on Twitter. It's not Twitter. It's X. Not Twitter. It's X. What about NVIDIA? It didn't make my list so far today. So I'm just putting it out there. Putting it out there. And I gave you an extra stock. That's not, even though earnings is coming up, that's not a good sign for Carnival. Watch that. And I think it is responding based upon that. All right, it is responding based on that. I'm not putting that in today's portfolio. Ooh, Modine. Excellent stock's been going up, pulling back lid. I don't know if I really want to call that a shooting star, but big wick, some selling pressure, down 2 days. As much as I like the stock, I'm not going to put it into your portfolio. Why can't I just detach that? That's not what I want to do. How do I normally? Oh, I normally build a list. That's why. Sigh. Modine, I like the move. I wouldn't want to put it into the portfolio. Do we own it? We do not. But I would never buy a stock on a down day. That's big. Did they give free marshmallows? That's messed up, Michael. That is messed up. Holy smokes. Breaking the glass. Sigh. That is wrong. Disney, I'm never looking at ever again. All right, I'm not going to put that into your portfolio today. Rig is on the move. Got Trend and Traeger. You guys want this in your portfolio? Yes or no? Look at the move. Holy smokes. Nice move. Nice trend line. You guys want this? You guys want this in your portfolio? Yes or no? We got a nice big body, big open candle today. Very little wick. But they didn't give out chalk. Stop it, Linda. Oh my gosh, you guys are so wrong. Type a yes. You got to put in rig and yes or no. Rig and you got yeses. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Portfolios, add, rig. I like that pick. RIG, Transocean, get the price. $1,000. Apply. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we put that into there. Let's go back to the graphs. I like the move on this. And it went from a sell to a hold to a buy. I do like the move. Nice big move. All right, let's go to the next one. WDC, Western Digital. Now I got a gap. It sort of wanted to fade the gap, but not really. I got trend, I got trigger, but I got a channel. I'd really like to see it go 12 cents higher than the high. Glenn, will Vector ever analyze Bitcoin? No. We don't do currency and we don't do futures. Bitcoin is looked at as currency. So no, we don't do currency and we don't do futures. Janice, I'm with you. I like the big open candle today, little wick at the top. I'd like to see it break the 3-month high. to see if it's got continuation. Prakash says yes. Anybody else? Anybody else? I need a couple of more votes. Anybody else? Going once. WDC is on my watch list. I like that idea, Pennywise. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. I'm going to say wait. I overruled everybody. Y'all took too long. Y'all took too doggone long to answer. All right. So I'm going to say no. Luann says yes. After the fact, Luann, you're supposed to be moving faster than that. I know there's a delay. All right, let's go to the next one. Oof. SBH. Now, I told you I liked all three. Sally, not as much. So, Machine, Black Beauty Machine, I would wait on Sally's. I just lost trend. I got no trigger. I would wait on Sally's. There's Ulta. Man, as much as I like these stocks, they're making me look like an idiot. Because I don't feel Ulta right now either. And let's go see, where's Elf? Elf is, we'll come to Elf in a second. PFIE, new 3-month high. Yes or no on PFIE? Yes or no on PFIE? I am at work, I'm trying to type fast. That's forever. I hear you. Linda said, told you, they aren't so pretty right now. We're going to look at Elf. Elf may be the better of the three. I liked all three at one time, but evidently those other two are not helping me out. I got yes on PFIE. All right, let's go get it. I got yes on PFIE. Let's go add PFIE. Get the price. Target $1,000. Apply. All right, we got PFIE. All right, let's go back to the graphs. There's Elf. Elf is the best of the three Black Beauty Machine, but it's even in a channel. So maybe I need to back off of the three beauty companies right now. There was another one. Doesn't Sephora have a stock? And what was the other one someone typed in the room? Victoria's Secret. I'm not even looking at that. Is Sephora publicly traded? Yes or no? And if it is, what's the ticker symbol? Anybody? Pennywise says I'm a natural redhead. I'm not saying yay or no. I'm not asking. All right. Anybody? Does Sephora have a list, a ticker symbol? You'll tell me in a second. All right. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, AEYE, Audio Eye. I like that pick. I do like that pick. You want it in your portfolio? Yes or no? Sephora is, but it's French, so I don't remember the ticker. I'd have to find it. I'd probably have to add it to the beauty side. Sephora, AEYE, I. That's what it is. I like that too. All right, let's go put it in there. Portfolios, AI. Sigh. AEIOAEY. Sigh. And sometimes Y. AEAEIOU. You. How many of y'all remember that song? That was from the day. That was back in the day. How many of you remember that song? Who does a song about vowels? Who does a song about vowels? All right. Sephora. Is that the Louis Vuitton? Is that part of Louis Vuitton? I didn't know that. You don't remember? Amir, you're probably not old enough. And you gotta be, and that wasn't YMCA. Yeah. I can tell who was from urban America. That was an urban song. It was an urban song. Michael says he remembers. Michael, your name doesn't make me think that you're urban, but I don't know. I can't judge, right? I can't judge. All right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, Clean Spark. It wasn't, I talk dirty and I like it. Oh, yeah, Jazz. Ooh, right at the 3-month high. You want Clean Spark? Right at the 3-month high. Economists say Bitcoin is not a currency. It's a currency. It's money. It's traded. People pay for stuff with it. People pay for AEIOU and sometimes Y. I just sang it, John. I just sang it. I would say wait until it breaks 12 cents above this 3-month high. Amir says it's good. Anybody else? AEIOU was a song back in the day. Yeah, Murray, that's what I'm saying. It was a song back in the day. Why are you singing Conjunction Junction? Akshaya says, I love your rig pick. How high can it go? I've lost money. I'll take a look at it before we leave. I'm not singing OPP. Not yet. I'm on not yet for Clean Spark, but it would be on my watch list. I have Trend. I've got Trigger. It would be on my watch list. I'm looking to see if it breaks above there. All right, next one. Coin. Yes or no? Do we own Coin? Portfolios? We do not. All right, what say you on Coin? SMCI, I think, is in my list. Yeah, SMCI it's already in the list. I don't own Coin. Claire says yes. Janice says yes. Niall says yes. Doug says no. I got more yeses. I do like the ETF Forever Southeast. I was in IBIT. The another one that I'd like is BITO, BITO, because it pays a dividend. So Forever Southeast, I'm going to tell you, keep your eye on BITO. We're going to buy Coin. Looks like we're buying Coin. All right, let's go get us some Coin. Keep in mind, when it goes down just like that, and you put your hands upon my hips. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hands upon my hip. And you know why? My hips don't lie. They don't, I'm buying stock because my hips don't lie. That's all I got to say. Forgive me and buy me. Come on and make that money. Oh, me, oh, my hips don't lie. Buy the stock. Okay, never mind. But Coin will go up. We'll see. Bitcoin goes up because the Fed said no more rate hikes. I know. We'll see. We got it in the... why are you sighing, Joey? Why are you being such a hater? IBIT, again, I like IBIT. I like two of the ETFs that go with Bitcoin, IBIT and BITO. Man, Glenn, there's no way they pay you enough. Kevin, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying that for the longest time. They don't. It doesn't matter, though. I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love doing what I do. This is not a job. This is something that I love doing, and I love being on here with you guys. I do. All right? Because I do. All right. I'm not here for Joey, though. And Joey doesn't like me. Let's go to the next one. ARM. I do like ARM, but it's still in the channel. I had a wedge drawn here. It broke out, but not really. It's sitting in a channel. I'm not a fan right now of ARM. I do like that it's higher than it was 3 months ago. I just got Trigger. Could that be the sign that it's good to go once we get past this 149.21 level? I'd also have this on a watch list. All right. I'm not ready to buy this. What say you? I'm not ready to buy this. Not yet. All right. Not yet. But what say you? I do like, again, that it's higher. It never faded this gap. I would wait. Claire says yes. Ooh, Claire, how aggressive are you, Claire? I guess very. I'm not ready yet. And I got a little bit of give back today. Big wick at the top of the candle today. I'm not ready yet, but I would keep this on a watch list. Can I find stocks that are undervalued? I'm going to do two things for you before we go. Undervalued stocks. All right, undervalued stocks. And what was that you wanted me to look at, Akshaya? Rig. All right, those are the last two things I'm going to do before we leave. All right, I'm not going to take ARM. Ooh, Birkenstock. Oh, these are the shoe people. I've never seen any of their shoes. I don't know how expensive their shoes are, but I ain't taking it. I got no trend, I got no trigger, and I got a down day. I'm saying no on Burke. What say you? I'm saying no. How about ConocoPhillips? No, I ain't looking at that. It's a hipster stock? What's wrong with hipsters? Abercrombie I did like at one time. I'm not taking it. I'm at next Decker. I do like Decker. There you go, Amir. SMCI. Faded the gap. Found the level of support. Nice up day today. What say you about SMCI? If I'm not in it, I'm looking at 12 cents higher than the high, 12 cents higher than the 3-month high. I do like the rebound. Amir, if you're still in it, you're getting some back. But I told you a long time ago how to trade this and take profits. Amir says buy it. No, Amir, just because you own it don't mean I'm going to buy it. I do like the bounce. Look at the gap down. It faded the gap. Listen to you. You're so selfish, Amir. You're so selfish. Just because you have it. But I will say this. If you've lost money in it, Amir, right now, you're getting some of it back. I would really like to see it break through that level before I get into it. Yes, I am in it. Have a call, and it's killing me. Well, it shouldn't. All right, so we're not getting into SMCI. That was the last stock. All right. Let's go back to the graphs. Let's go look at RIG. I got 10 minutes. Look at this. Let's go look at RIG. The question is, how high can it go? I'm going to give you from a 3-month view, Akshaya. There's a 3-month high sitting at about 670. Let's just call it 680. All right. That's one way to go. Let's go 6-month. 680. Ooh, no. 680. If it can break through this, it's got a new level of resistance at 769. And then overall, it's got a good resistance at 884. I would look to see, I got 1, 2, 3 levels of resistance. What I'd look to see is once it gets to these levels, I would take half off the table. All right. If it breaks through, I'd put that other half on. All right. Once it gets to this next level, I'd take half off the table. If it breaks through, I put the other half back on. Does that make sense to you, Akshaya? Does that make sense? I love the move on it right now. This is the first headwind. Once it gets there, like it did here, take half off the table. You lock in profits. I'm going to say the same thing right here for each one of these levels of resistance. The stock is a buy now. I like the move, but that's how I would manage it. All right. The next one, the last question I'm going to answer today is, how do you find undervalued stocks? I'm going to create a search on the fly. All right. Real simple. Stocks, price, split adjusted, less than, custom value. Let's go to stocks, capital appreciation, value. Real simple. Stock price split adjusted is less than the stock value. I run the search. Remember, I'm still looking at over 9,000 stocks, right? And very quickly, I'm looking at the top 7. That's silly. Let's go to the top 30. I'm showing you the top 30 stocks by VST that are the most undervalued. All right. Bid, ask. Where's my value? Oops, wrong way. Ask price. Oops, still wrong way. There we go. Notice that all of these stocks are undervalued. Who asked me the question about undervalued stocks? Every single stock in here now that I'm looking at, the top 30 stocks sorted by VST. Here's the top VST stocks that are undervalued. Who asked me about that? Just type a me in the room. Who just asked me about it? All right. That's a simple way. And now, let's do this. If you're looking for price volume, let's say we want lower dollar stocks that are undervalued. Let's go less than $10. Ooh. All right. Now I'm still looking at undervalued stocks that are less than 10. Boom. Look at that. All right. Let's do one other thing. How about you want optionable stocks? Stocks filter by exchange equal to, let's go just find all of the main optional. American, NASDAQ, New York. Optionable. Boom. Ooh, I got some power here, baby. So not only these are low dollar stocks that are undervalued and optionable. Ooh. Let's go see what stocks have the best potential to outperform a AAA corporate bond. Let's go relative value greater than 1.2 on the scale between 0 and 2. Fabricio, how cool was this? How cool was this? Now, undervalued stocks, less than 10, that are optionable, that have good upside potential. Ooh-wee. How many of you was it worth it for you to stay to watch this right here? Type of 1 in the room. Type of 1 in the room. How many of you was it worth it for you to stay here to the end of this presentation that it paid off right here? Type of 1 in the room. I did this on the fly. You asked me to, I did it on the fly. That's the power of the VectorVest software right there, folks. And if you're not a subscriber to the VectorVest software, guess what? If you go to www.vectorvest.com/YT, you can get access to what I just did for $9.95 for 30 days. Right here. Bada boom, bada. Hold on. Mic drop. Mic drop. All right, that's it. $9.95 gets you the access to be able to do what I just did right there. All right. Hey, if you like what we did today, don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Share this stuff, man. Let people know that you can ask a question live on a live stream just like this and get an answer like that. I don't know who else does that. I don't know who else on a live stream can bring that to the forefront, no matter what the question is, just like that. I don't know. That's why you got to hit the like button. That's why you've got to share this content to let other people know what we do here, right here. Because before you invest, check VectorVest. We do the work. You reap the rewards. I give you fish. We talk about what's going on in the market. We try to be so well-rounded for you guys so that you have a place where you can get real information to make real decisions and make real money every freaking day. Whew, that made me feel good. I feel good. Like you know that I would. All right. So can you do it on my mobile? Fabricio, the answer to that is no. The mobile is a mobile. It is not the full version of the software, which can only be housed on a computer. All right. So the mobile, no. But if you have a subscription to the VectorVest system, to the software, you get the mobile for free. You get the mobile for free. All right. So, Glenn, your numbers are too complex. Just put the stocks in one and chart 1 year. Lou, I can do that. But you know something? When I'm looking to find you stocks now, I think looking at a 3-month graph is more in tune with what you should be doing now rather than looking back a year. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and that's why I use a 3-month graph. All right? All right, now I got to go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Looking for that Tuesday live stream. I don't know. Between me and Ryan, we probably got to do something like that. You know any? Oh Lord, I'm glad I didn't read that. I almost did a Ron Burgundy thing, and it probably would have gotten canceled. Did you see that, Joey? I almost got canceled. All right, listen, I gotta go, folks. Make sure you check out tonight's 6 p.m. video. It's my top weekly picks for both U.S. and Canada. Let me know what you think about the picks. Hit the like button for that as well. All right, that comes out tonight at 6 p.m. I do try to get into, and I think I'm going to do an international video soon on all of the countries that we track to give you stocks in all of the countries that we track. I'm thinking about doing that relatively soon. All right. With that, folks, I got to go. Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao, au revoir, sayonara. Aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Oh, dang it. Nat, I need you to text me or send me the term that you gave me. I forgot it. That's my fault. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks, see ya.